The 2025 Chevy Silverado 3500 High Country in Midnight Edition might give Ram a run for its money. And for 2025, they've done some updates to it. I borrowed this truck from Jerry Seiner Chevrolet here in Salt Lake City. This truck is available for sale. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker so you guys can see options and features on this build. At the very top is the description with the colors. And then this is a short listing of the standard equipment. Be sure to pause it to see more. Base price on this truck is going to be $74,200. And here are all the options on this build. So you have the diesel, high country premium package, technology package comes a part of that premium package too. Midnight Edition is $1,690, and here's everything you're going to get in that package. Z71 325 all-weather floor mats, and multi-flex tailgate with the clearance lights. Destination comes in at $1,995 with a total price of $90,690. Yeah, this truck is hot. The Midnight Edition really completes the high country for me. The only negative thing about this package is you only can get it in black. And I don't think they changed that for 2025. So on the front end, when you get a high country, they do give you painted bumpers, so that's nice. But they do give you a satin finish and chrome grille. On this one, as you guys see, it's just all blacked out. Now it looks like they went with just a black paint. I think last year they had like a black chrome finish on this part of the grille, and then the rest of it was just blacked out. You have the dual projector LED headlights, and it looks like there's like a little bit of carbon fiber on that accent on the housing. LED fog lights, reflective style, parking sensors. They give you chrome on your recovery hooks and on the bow tie, which I'm actually okay with. I think it gives it a nice appearance overall. What do you guys think? I'm okay with it. They also black out your hood scoop and the trimming down below. This would otherwise be chrome on a regular high country. Active grille shutters, you guys can see right there. There's a camera with a sprayer to clean it off. But yeah, definitely a good looking pickup truck. Definitely giving Ram a run for its money with the Night Edition package that they offer. Independent front suspension, double wishbone. You see those big old sway bars up front. They are still using the wax coating on the frame there. Fabric material for the liner, and here are the tires. These are the Goodyear Wrangler Trail Runner ATs. Pretty good tire. They have low road noise and they're pretty comfortable as well. They are LT 275/6520, E-rated, and they're like basically 34.1 inches tall. So normally GM guys go to like a 37 because there's not a big difference between this and a 35-inch tire. Now, as far as the capacity goes, you guys can see right here, 3,750 pounds, 80 psi. And then here's just the other side of the suspension here. You can see those torsion bars as well. And then here's a nice side view of the truck as well. This one does have the power deployable running boards. And notice how some of your trimming down there is also blacked out. They also now black out all the trimming for the powertrain right here. Last year that was still chrome. And then this trimming, man, it looks so good. It looks really good. You have the power deployable running boards with the perimeter lighting. All this trimming also is blacked out. And then you have your lights, blind spot monitoring, and then these convex are manually operated. Smart key system for the front doors. And 6-foot 10-inch bed. Some people call it 6'11" rounded off. You have the steps on the front of the bed and on the rear on the bumper. This is where you're going to fill up at. 36-gallon fuel tank, 7-gallon DEF. And then here's the suspension out back. They give you 5 leaves in the main pack with 2 overloads. And they give you more of a liner out back too. All this is fabric material too. Rancho shocks right there. Now, they don't give you an option to paint these fender flares still. That would look good, I think, on a truck like this. Multi-flex was an option. And I'm seeing more Chevy trucks being ordered with that too. They also give you the full LED tail lights for 2025. These were like on back order, I believe, because most trucks being shipped last year didn't have them. My High Country had them, however. You have the 2 camera inputs here with the 7-pin. Incandescent bulbs are still being used right there. Class 5 hitch with the reducer. So this is a 2.5-inch opening. And then you have that 342 rear end with the G80, which is the automatic locker. And they give you a steely for the spare tire. And if you care to see this tailgate in action, really quickly, you have the camera and light here. It just flips out into a step. They provide the handle right here, 4 and 7-pin. And then this one has the 5th wheel prep package. They do add that slightly behind the axle on the standard bed. You can see it when you line it up with the wheel wells right there. No more High Country badge right here, which kind of stinks. And they provide 2 cameras right there. And you guys saw the clearance lights probably on the front end with that sunroof. They give you 3 tie downs right there. 3, 6, 9, and 12. Bed lights and 400 watts of power right there. For a $91,000 truck, you still get a lot of nice features on the outside. And if you just want a blacked out truck, it's all done for you. This is the Gen 2 L5P Duramax. 6.6 liter displacement still, 470 horsepower, 975 pound-feet of torque. They did updates to the turbo and the combustion on this engine. 16-to-1 compression. All the power goes to a 10-speed stamp-approved Allison. And so far, I think that this is one of the best diesels. Now with this engine, you do get a 12-inch ring gear because it's a 3500. I also like the fact that they use Denso fuel pump and injectors, which are a lot more reliable than the outgoing CP4 pump that they were using. Inside, they did receive a refresh last year. And for 2025, I still think that Chevy and GMC are just leading the boards, because with the price point of this pickup, a limited 4, which is the top trim, is going to be about $105,000, $107,000. Also with the Ram trucks, they're about $100,000, so you're going to pay about $10,000 more for a Ram. Although after discounts, you probably can get a Ram truck about the same price as this truck here. But you guys see the interior is well done. 10-way driver's seat, telescoping steering wheel. And check out the design on this seat. When you think about High Country, they go above and beyond with the overall fit and finish with the interior. The only negative thing about this Midnight Edition package 2 is you cannot get the blue interior. The black and blue interior should be available with the Midnight. I think most people will agree either or works great with this black appearance, but it is what it is. Here's some of your controls: electronic parking brake, you have 4-wheel drive auto drive mode, so you have off-road, normal, and then tow haul. And then here's some of the lighting. This is how you control that 15-inch heads-up display. They don't wrap the grab handles in leather like they do on the Denali Ultimate. That would be nice to see. And back over to the door, check out the piping and stitching. You have that brown stitching with that cloth piping right there. All the great controls for the mirrors, so you can put them in tow mode with power, or if you want, you can power fold them. Seat memories, you can feel how porous this wood is. You have more satin finish around the interior, perforated leather. They did take away the leather inside of here. And let's go ahead and check out the passenger side. Love that speaker grille design. 10-way seat on this side as well. And check out that big old wood trim piece right there, more of that satin finish. And then here's that dash. All this is soft touch. You can see some more of that stitching right there. Big wood trim piece on the dash. And if you plan on using this truck for a bed camper, you have 2,939 pounds of capacity. I'll show you the payload here in a second. Now, there is a noticeable amount of hard plastic on the dash below here. Not a big deal. You can see some of that storage on the side. Engine block heater plug and grill cover too for the winter time. Out back, they already have the liners down too. I always recommend, if you're going to be ordering your truck, get these from the dealer because they do delete the carpet floor mats, and yeah, they're actually really nice floor mats. I did the same thing by mistake. You see more of that piping and stitching on the headrest. Black headliner too, which goes well with the interior. You have the outboard heated seats, 2 USBs, Type A, Type C, cup holders right there, and decent amount of storage. Also armrests in the center. Let's go ahead and jump back up to the driver's seat. Great animations on the screens here. It just says High Country right there. Push button start right there. And they still have the largest screens in the segment. Now, next year Ram's probably going to a 14.4 inch display for the Ram. You do have a buckle to shift as well, so I gotta put my seatbelt on. You can also disable that if you like. But here are some of the controls on the steering wheel. You have some buttons behind it for volume and adjusting the station on the radio. 360 camera, so you guys probably saw had cameras on the mirrors on the front and rear, which makes up this camera view that gives you the bird's eye. If you want to zoom into your traditional conventional hitch, you can. Also, you had that bed view camera. You can zoom into that as well. And as I mentioned, you had 2 cameras. The other camera view is this guy here. You can adjust this, like the brightness, or you can adjust it by zooming in and out. I like to zoom mine out, and you can go up and down too with it. I don't ever show that to you, but yeah, you have a lot of functions there. Up top, home link, LED lights. You can slide that rear glass, and you have the controls for this sunroof here. Now, this screen is fully customizable too. If you want to move things around, you can. You also can take things out of this menu here. I like to put my cameras over here, especially when I'm parking. And then here's your second menu. You have settings right here. If you want to do some updates to some of the settings, you go to vehicle. You can turn off the rear seat reminder. You can turn off that buckle to drive, as I said. For climate, if you live in a hot climate and you want your ventilated seats to come on, or if you live in an area that gets cold, you can turn on the heated seats automatically. They have enhanced heating. Let's turn it back off again. I want to see if it pops up. So elevated idle off. So if you turn off enhanced heating, your truck will not high idle automatically. Auto rear defog for that rear glass can come on automatically too. A few more things, comfort and convenience. Reverse tilt mirrors, you can set that up if you click there. You can do both sides or just either or for the outside mirrors. Rain sensing, and then remote mirror folding, so you can turn this on, and then when you lock it, it will automatically fold the mirrors in for you. Lighting right there. Vehicle locator lights, you can disable that or turn them on. But yeah, there's tons of things you can do. You have the split screen on this side, and here's all your controls. You have your exhaust brake. Is this on and off? Lane keep assist alert, parking sensors. You can drop the tailgate, caution lights, traction control, downhill assist. Dual climate control, heat and ventilated seats. You have your trailer brake. Big storage right there. Cup holders, wireless charger, USBs, 120 volt plug. I'm still hoping that GM does some updates to this guy here. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out the payload on the door. Gross axle weight rating out front is going to be 5,600 pounds. The rear is 7,250 pounds. Gross vehicle weight rating is going to be 12,100 pounds. And then you have 20 by 8.5 wide wheels. All in payload is 3,689 pounds. And this truck has 20,000 pound conventional towing, 21.6 for Gooseneck. Truck is kind of heavy on the curb at 8,411 pounds. 30,000 pound gross combined weight rating. And then here is that yellow sticker showing you the tire pressure. Hope you guys liked the video. If you are in the market, this truck is available for sale. It's pretty loaded. That's one thing I like about GM pickups. Like, you can buy trucks off the lot. This one already has the clearance lights. That's a big deal for me. And it has an automatic high idle, so that's nice too. I like to get the one that you can do on, or I guess you could say manual, that is available for sale too on these trucks. But yeah, be sure to check out their inventory at Jerry Seiner. Let them know you saw the video if you decide to buy. See you guys soon.